Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of comparing fractions. This is standard 4.3D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 28 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have 4 different comparisons labeled W, X, Y, and Z, and we need to find the ones that are true and take a look at your answers. It can be 1, 2, 3, or even none of them. So we need to be able to compare them, and the best way to do that is to find common denominators. And so we actually see that we've got common denominators here on Y. Take a look at this, 8/12 and 9/12. And 8 is less than 9, so we can already say Y is going to be good. So Y is going to be good. Let's check the other ones. And you notice we've got 12s all down the left side. So let's just take our 12s. Let's just skip count by 12s because we're going to use that to find our least common denominator. So 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108. Let's just get up to 120. That's times 10, and we're good. So let's check our 10s. First, we're going to find our 12s and our 10s. So let's skip count by 10s. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you see 60 on both lists here, which means we're going to take our 8/12 and our 8/10 and turn them both into 60ths. So let's see, we've got our 8/12. We're going to multiply that by something. That's going to get us into 60ths. So 12 times what makes 60? That's 5. So if our denominator is 5, our numerator is 5. And check this out. 5/5, that equals 1. Anything times 1 is itself. 10 times 1 is 10. 100 times 1 is 100. So 8/12 times 1 is going to be itself. We're just going to make it look different. 5 times 8 is 40. So 8/12 and 40/60ths, that's the same thing. They just look slightly different. So there's my 8/12. Let's check my 10ths. I'm going to change that into 60ths as well. 10 times 6. So now my numerator is going to be 6 to make that 1. So 8 times 6 is 48. So I've got 40/60ths and 48/60ths, and I've got a less than symbol. And you see we've got a less than symbol here as well. And we kept them in the same order, which means W is also good because 8/12 is less than 8/10. 40/60ths is less than 48/60ths. So let's check our X. We've already done our 12s. We need to list out our 6s. 6, 12. Well, take a look at that. I've got my 12 right there. I don't need to go any further. So I don't need to change my 8/12 because it's already in 12. So I'm just going to keep this 8/12 right here. What I do need to change is I need to change my 4/6. So 4/6 times something is going to make 12ths. 6 times 2, that's easy. So 2/2, that's going to be 8. So I've got 8/12 is equal to, 8/12 is equal to 8/12. You see I've got my 2 comparisons right here, 8/12 and 8/12, but they gave me a less than, and that is incorrect. So X is not going to be our answer. Let's check Z. The last denominator I need to get is 8. So let's do my 8s. 16, 24. I see that right there, my 24s. So let's change both of those into 24ths. I've got 8/12 times something is going to equal 24, so that's 2/2. That's easy. Just double your 8, and you got 16/24. Now let's check our 6/8 times something equals 24ths. And that's going to be 3, so 3/3. 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm comparing my 16/24 and my 18/24, and I see that it's less than. 16/24 is just barely less than my 18/24, which is what I have here. I've got a less than symbol, so we've got that right there. So my answer is going to be W, Y, and Z. And some of you might have noticed that in the first few minutes I got this Y. The only place that Y shows up here is H.